Welcome to Camp Fish and Forage. We finally did it. I've been talking about it. We finally got all of our camping gear all together and we hiked out. This is a pretty short hike since this is our first try, but this is it. Camp Fish and Forage. Woo! So we're gonna take a couple minutes here, set up the tent, get ready. I have a fishing rod. We actually both have fishing rods, so we're gonna go down. There's a couple lakes nearby that we're gonna try. I'm pretty excited about, but yeah, let's do this. Hopefully we catch some fish, get a good camp catch and cook going on, and make this a good overnight camping trip. Okay, let's get comfortable. What is up, guys? We found our spot. We got unpacked, got our fishing stuff ready, and now we're at the lake, which is actually really small. It's only, I think, like a dozen acres or something like that, so it's a pretty small lake, but I brought my ultralight rod and my fly rod, and we're going to start out with the spinning setup with a, where is it? Panther martin there, just a little yellow panther martin. I've had success with small trout with it before. But if that doesn't work, we're going to put on the fly rod and see if we can't find some imitations that the fish are going for. And the end goal is to catch one of these delicious trout and cook it for dinner. First cast, maybe? I see it's really shallow here, but it's dark out there. So I think it gets much deeper. I'm using, I can't even cast that far. I'm using a tiny 6-foot light ultralight with a 1,000 size reel. And like 4-pound test, so this is very light gear. I thought I was gonna be able to cast a little further than that. 4-pound fluorocarbon. It's all the rage. The problem is that I can see, and I don't see any fish. So unless they're blending in really good. We actually have 2 lakes to try, so this is the first lake, and there's a couple spots that we want to try here before we move on to the other lake. It's not that cold. Ooh, it's like squishy. Ooh. Whew, okay, it gets me another 20 feet of casting. I don't have my net. It's right there. Sounds like Feature Zach's problem. It could be along the shore where there's shade. There could also just be no fish here. This isn't a survival challenge. I have food. Oh! I got a bite. Yep. I think. It's either that or the ground, but it felt like a bite. Spend another couple minutes here and then walk to the next point. First friendly creature, a toad. This is just an American toad.
Poke aside.
Huh?
Poke aside. Gently. Ah! Tickle his side, see if he... The ones in North Carolina used to freak out. Oh, alright, let him go.
He's trying. Alright. Now I have to wash my hands. Fish on, guys. The GoPro died, but I got a fish on me like 2 minutes later and died. Oh, it's a brookie. It's a brookie. Beautiful. Oh my god, look how gorgeous that fish is. Look at this, guys. Get the hook out of him. Hey, hey, hey. He's fat. He's a little chunker. Oh, he's so warm. Barely hooked. First fish. Beautiful brook trout. He's a little tank. Let's go, guys. You think this is dinner?
Maybe. Oh, he's so pretty.
I know.
I don't know. That's difficult. He looks like an earring.
He looks like an earring. He's definitely big enough. He is
Well, if he's big enough, let's eat him.
about 8 or 9 inches. Do you want to eat him?
Yep.
All right. He is fat too. Like, look how fat he is.
Yeah.
He's a monster. His
Pretty
face is,
spot.
he just looks aggressive. Oops. Okay, bud. Let's bonk him. Bleed him. We got some dinner. Oh yeah. Oh, the GoPro decided to work this time. Alright, so one fish down. Beautiful brook trout. Had some shoulders on him, so we kept him. Let's try for fish number 2. Alright, fly rod time. I have this nice new fly rod. Alright. Come on, let me pick my first fly. Needs to be a dry fly. I guess I could just start with one of my little caddis. This one looks good. Start with this one. I'm gonna start with this hand-tied elk hair caddis. I see a ton of fish rising right now, so I'm taking advantage. Oh, I got a bite. Dang it. I wasn't ready for it. The fish just jumped like 2 feet away from me. Oh, fish on. And here's my net behind me. I don't think so. He's pretty small. He's a little guy. Oh, he's a baby. What is he? What is he? He is. Hey, hey, hey. A little rainbow. Or no, a cutthroat. It's very little spots for a cutthroat. Dang it, bud. No. Oops. Gone. Clean the brook trout. Making some weird noises for a dead trout. Pretty orange meat. Let's see what he was eating. Not a whole lot. He was eating not a whole lot. Maybe a tiny bug. Oh, it's a tiny snail, it looks like. No, it's a head of a bug. He was hungry. Hungry fish. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get cleaned up and then we'll see you back at the camp. Oh, back at the camp. We have actually, I didn't really show it, but Jess was off gathering some huckleberries Now another YouTuber actually just recently put out a video where he did a huckleberry compote or a huckleberry kind of reduction and put it on his trout, and that sounded really good. So here we are going to give it a try. But I have some butter, I have our brook trout, and I have some huckleberries. So we're going to boil this all down into a nice, oh, we don't have anywhere to put, oh no, put it in the cup. So put that huckleberry reduction into here while we cook the fish, and then we'll cook the fish with just some butter and some light spices, and then we'll use the compote and we'll pour it over the fish and see how that tastes. So like if you haven't had huckleberries before, they're not the sweetest berry, they're pretty tart, and so what we're thinking is that before we go on too far, these are actually wild blueberries. They're really commonly called huckleberries, but there is an actual other berry called huckleberry. Shout out to, I forget who it was, but in the comments of one of my older videos, he pointed out that we are picking a bunch of wild blueberries instead of huckleberries. So yeah, shout out to that guy, thank you for that. But these are still really commonly considered huckleberries, and they are very sour. So what the idea is that instead of, you know, when you make fish, it's really common to put lemon over it, but we're going to try to do tart berry sauce to kind of emulate that nice bite that you get when you put lemon on there. Let's go ahead and put the butter in there. Actually, let's start this up. Yeah, so I actually thought that, because when I was growing up, I used to pick these things all the time, and my parents always called them huckleberries. So that's where I got that idea. But I learned later, well, very recently, that these are actually wild blueberries. They're all delicious. Make sure I don't get any more. And there's so many of them. So many of them. Like, yeah, literally, I'm sitting right next to a bush of them that we haven't even touched. So many. Check this out. I got a new titanium spoon. It makes it sound really badass. I got a titanium spork. In reality, it's just some flat light piece of metal. Let's get this all crushed up. The spork is not the greatest tool for crushing. I got this reduction going. I think I crushed most of them up, so it's just this nice paste, and mostly it's all done, but we're gonna reduce it down over heat for a while. This smells really good. Oh yeah, it smells like buttery, like a buttery tart. I love me some. I prefer all of my pastries on the tart end of things. I don't like them as much if they're super sweet, so that nice tart berry flavors is like my favorite. Yeah, shout out to Angling Addicts Pacific Northwest for this idea. Let's see how it turns out. Putting it to the test. Alrighty guys, we got this nice thick compote ready. It tastes like fresh fruit roll-ups, like those fruit leathers. Really good. So we're gonna save this over here and clean out this bowl and get the fish going. Let's do a good amount of butter. So y'all know that fish needs good amounts of butter. Oh, where's the spices? Again, guys, look at this beautiful fish. This is a gorgeous brook trout. Probably actually the biggest brook trout I've ever caught. It's got that orange meat too. It's not pale. It looks pale, but it's really not. It's just that orange color. And it fits in the tray. And we have this. This is buttery steakhouse seasoning. It's at Costco. Would recommend. And while I'm at that, like all this stuff that I'm using, I'll put in the description. So if you guys are curious about the gear I'm using or the cook set or anything like that, it'll be in the description below. So if you want, you can get them yourself and have your own catch and cook. And this buttery steakhouse seasoning is strong. You do not need much of it to go a long ways. I'm excited to try it. I haven't tried it on fish yet. This fish was swimming around less than an hour and a half ago or so, maybe even an hour ago. All right, let's give her a flip. It's got that nice gold and brown skin going. Perfect. We need to get smell-o-vision so you folks at home can smell this delicious trout. That is beautiful. Yeah, we're ready to eat, Jess. All right, guys, now it's the moment of truth. I want to try just a piece of this without the huckleberry. Blueberry. Wild blueberry, huckleberry, similar. That's super good. Really good. Save this. Just put just a dab on there. So we got that bite. That's a primo bite right there. Moment of truth. That's really good. The berries are not as overpowering as I was worried they would be. Like it's just like it is like a really subtle tartness with a berry flavor. That's good. Yeah, guys, that's actually pretty good. Angling Addicts PNW. You were not lying. That's pretty dang good. Yeah, just putting some dabs of that compote on there and nice fresh trout. I'm sure it doesn't hurt. Damn bugs.
It's like, what's that stuff?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not overpowering. It's definitely tart, but it doesn't overpower anything, and you can still taste the trout.
It's like cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving.
It's like cranberry sauce. I don't like cranberry sauce though.
I haven't had it in a while.
Well, I'm gonna finish up my half and then hand this over to the woman. Yeah, that is surprisingly good. It's different too. It's not like something I haven't had anything like that before. Alrighty guys, so for the remainder of the evening, I think we're gonna hunker down, probably set up our little fire, set up our chairs, chill, have a good time a bit. I have to set up my bed, so yeah, let's do that. Oh, the best part about the tent, there's no bugs in here. Alright guys, that was a good day. Chilled at the camp for a couple hours and got dark and call it a night, so we're heading to bed. I'll see you in the morning for some more, hopefully, maybe fishing? Fish for a little bit in the morning?
Maybe.
Alrighty guys, see you in the morning. Good morning guys, just got up out of the tent. I think we're out of water, so I'm gonna go get some water by the lake and probably take a couple casts too. So let's do that and hopefully we catch a fish. I've never used this new water system. It's like a Sawyer, I can show it to you. Sawyer water filter. It's got a pouch and then it's got the filter itself. Seems pretty slick, but I've never used it before, so we'll see how it works and drink some filtered pond water. Hoping that the trout are up early today. This is like 100 yards from our camp. Just peaceful. This is where we caught that trout too. Picturesque, I would say. Awesome. Definitely something I want to do again. This has been a lot of fun. Alright, so I have this little Castmaster on here. There's bugs everywhere. I think if I just bomb it out there, right into the dark area. Oh my gosh. I don't know how long this is gonna last. There's getting eaten alive. Okay, yep, can't do this long. Gonna get a couple casts in and then I gotta go because they're all over. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see how this water thing works. Fill bag with water, screw cap filter back on. And get out here to get some water. I guess this is gonna have to do. Squeeze bag and dispense water. Okay. I guess you just squeeze it out through this thing. and put it into your bottle. Yep. There it goes. That was gonna take a while. And it looks clear. It's kind of weird and foamy. Okay, round 2. I'm gonna take a couple more casts because I can walk down here a little bit, get in a different angle until the mosquitoes bug the crap out of me enough. No luck today, but still fun to get the line wet, as always. Alright guys, change of plans. We're actually going to just pack up and get out of here a little early. Neither of us are terribly hungry, and we can have some snacks on the way out. But I did want to try the pond water. So here we go. Here goes nothing. I've heard, Jess was telling me that she was reading that the taste is the same. It doesn't get rid of the taste. It just gets rid of all the bad bugs. It smells fine.
Maybe pond water tastes fine.
It tastes like what I would imagine filtered water. It doesn't taste like pond water.
It doesn't taste like drinking out of a puddle.
No, not really. It's not bad. Yeah, well, it seems fine. Hats off to Sawyer, man. They seem to do all right. Unless I get sick, and then in which case I'll let you guys know.
It just had to carry me.
Yeah, just had to drag me out on my bag. That's gonna wrap it up for this trip. We're just packing up now. We're gonna hike out of here, drive home, probably enjoy a nice shower. But it was a great time. I'm super happy I caught that one brook trout and got a bunch of berries. That was actually really good. So I was glad I was able to get that done. And this is technically, I don't know if I mentioned this before, this is technically our first full hike out backpacking camping trip where we weren't near the car, we didn't bring anything extra. Literally all of the stuff that we had was from on our backs in our backpacks, which is really cool. This is basically just like the actual crash course into our new backpacking gear. So hopefully we can bring you some more of these cool videos, get out some more high mountain lakes, find some more awesome forage goods. I know there's mushrooms coming up, and there's obviously berries right now, and I hope to bring you guys along with us. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, definitely think about subscribing. And until next time, take care, and I'll see you later. Saying goodbye to camp, fish, and forage. Goodbye. Till next time.
Bye now.
Goodbye now. Goodbye.